Hey guys and girls, what is going on? Welcome to a brand new video, another episode of Jurassic Park Season 2. Now, it's been a while since I've uploaded in general, so I uploaded yesterday, but things are a bit different now. I'm going to explain that in a video in itself, which should hopefully be coming out this weekend. I will still be uploading daily, don't worry about that, and I'm getting back into it now. Without further ado, now I've mentioned that, let's get into this episode. So guys, today, as shown by the title, you guys know it's the Titanis / Terror Bird builds. So what we're going to be doing here is we're going to have 2/3 enclosures. We're going to have the terror bird enclosure here for 1. We're going to have a terror bird enclosure here for 2, which eventually, as soon as they've grown, I'm going to take this out just because it's 1 block at the minute, so it could climb out. I don't want to do that. And then we have the Titanis enclosure that's going to go in here, and we're going to have 2 of them. We will then next episode work on the Kalenkin and the Titanis. I think that's how you say it. I don't have a clue, to be honest. I'm still trying to learn. We're going to have the Kalenkin in here, and then we're going to build an exhibit for another prehistoric bird. And then after that, I think we're going to take a break from the birds. We're going to do the Smilodon exhibit here, just across this wall like so. Then I think we're going to have a dodo exhibit here somewhere. Obviously you can see I've done a little bit of work here, made this look quite nice, as you can see. We're going to have a safari there. We're going to have 1 pathway here, somewhere like here that goes down to there. We can do something with that for a water feature slash a what do you call it, a boat ride, if you will. Then also we're going to have another boat ride behind there. So without further ado, that's basically everything explained. That is everything explained so far of what the ideas we've had and what we're coming up with. So in theory, these exhibits were kind of inspired about me thinking more or less based on Prehistoric Park. When the first terror bird kind of came out, it kind of shied away in a corner behind a tree until it saw food and water, and then it came out. So it's kind of, you're going to have to watch it to really be able to understand where I'm coming from with this. But if not, hopefully this exhibit will show you how it is. I'm quite happy with it, to be honest. It's a nice little area. It's nicely done. I'm happy with it. So then we'll come in here. Obviously we've got all this place lit up, so that's fine. And yeah, we're completely ready. So the Titanis 1 is going to go in here. As you can see, welcome to our Titanis. This is a female. So we need some names for a female, guys. Simple as that. We need some names for a female. I don't know. Yeah, I was going to say. I was wondering what that meant. But yeah, so now we've got that one done. Let's quickly move into here. And we're going to place another Titanis in here. I feel as though you're a female as well. Oh no, you're a male. That is perfect. That has worked exactly how I want it to work. Because in Prehistoric Park, with the saber-toothed tigers, what they did was they had a nice little garage door like this, which you tried to get through there, didn't you? Which they had 1 male and 1 female inside of, and they used them to breed. I want to do this with the Titanis, well, the terror bird, and that's kind of what I want to roll with, to be honest. That's how I want it to look, and that's how I want it to progress. Now, I've decided to go for this exhibit with a bit of a water feature, a bit more blocked off behind there, just because I like to. I think it'll look nice. And they can get through here, right? I think they can. So we're going to have to ruin the build just for now. These are all temporary ideas, because obviously I've turned breeding off, so we don't have to worry about that. Do we have... Can I still make a craft? I can. Beautiful. Right, let's do this. So as I was saying, what we're going to look to do is obviously, first of all, we're going to fill this in just so they can't get out. Just for now, and let's just do that. There we go, they can't get out. If they get in there, it's not too much of a problem. I'm not too bothered about that. But what we're going to do is, we are going to... Do I have a dino pad on me? I do not. Okay, let's go and see if I have a dino pad anywhere. Now we're going to be looking to adding quaggers into these 2 exhibits. Then we're going to look to obviously put the dodo in another one, into obviously the petting zoo. We're going to have the Kalenkin and the Titanis. I still don't know how to say it, not a clue. In another exhibit, and you guys know how it'll work. it'll pretty much go episode by episode, but I do want to give it a break in terms of adding in prehistoric birds, pretty much. That's how it's going to go. We're going to add in we'll have 2 episodes of adding in prehistoric birds, and then from there we're going to move on to the Schmelodon / saber-tooth tiger. I really don't even have... You're kidding me. Because I can't really go anywhere as well because they hatch rather quickly. That is so cool. I'm happy about that. I'm happy. But yeah, that's how it's going to go from now. So I've been thinking and kind of planning ahead, really looking at what we could do. So cool. So cool. What we can do for the mammoth exhibit. Now, I'm actually still not too sure, so if you guys can leave me some suggestions, message me on Skype, whatever, get in contact with me, maybe even give me a few designs, that'd be awesome. Any ideas are appreciated, guys. Any ideas are appreciated. But one thing we're going to have to do, in terms of me working on the safari area and the, what should we call it, the boat rides, there's 2 ways we can do it. Now there'll be an eye in the video of that. Oh, these are so cool. They are so cool. Look at them. Yes, there's going to be basically 2 ideas of what I want to do. We can either, which will both be in the eye of the video, so you guys can have a look and let me know your opinions. You can either vote for us to build it all on camera but in creative mode, a bit like what Best in Slot's done when he's doing his whole creative mode series and he's done a safari going straight through. I want to do something like that, but only purely for the safari and the boat ride. Or I can do it off camera and we'll just introduce them as a long episode. We'll just do it as a long episode of me going around the tour. We'll probably hatch the dinosaurs on camera. I think that would be better if we just have one massive, you know, another dinosaur extravaganza day. I think that'd be quite good. So yeah, that's kind of what I've been thinking about. Now, it's just the thought of how I'm going to make this work. And what I've been thinking is I'm going to get a bridge that's going to go down and slowly go down to in there, at which we're going to turn it into kind of like an African jungle themed ride, at which we'll keep all these trees. We'll build a little cabin in there with kind of like a little dock, if you will, with the boats in, and then they'll go around the path, and then eventually they'll either come back round and down, or they'll come from this way. It's either or. Now I have had a bit of a look into it, and I've had a little see what's going on and what could happen. There's quite a fair bit that I could do with it. I've kind of started to make some plans with it and kind of give it a bit of a go, and that's why I've kind of decided that it needs to be done creative, because it is an awful lot of work. And he still needs to do some research on the Lepticidium. If you guys can let me know about it, that'd be awesome, because I have no clue. Absolutely no clue about it. So yeah, that's kind of how things are going to go. That's what I've kind of got planned. I'm going to need some more mammoth DNA. I'm going to have to go mine off camera. It's 5 Smilodons is fine. Initially I'd have 2, because they should be really quite solitary animals, but there's 5 of them, so I might just go and chuck 5 in. I don't know, I'll leave it up to you. Also, we've got the quaggas. Still don't know too much about it. I just know it's kind of a horse-like figure, something along those lines. I don't really know too much. I really don't. I need to do some more research on it. But what I'm doing now is I'm kind of going things episode by episode, because the reason I'm not uploading often, I spent almost a week of not uploading, was because what was the reason? I had work. And I didn't have the motivation. After work I came home, went to sleep, slept through till about 10 o'clock, watched some Netflix, relaxed, and went straight to sleep from there. That was literally it. That was what I did. For no specific reason at all. I was shattered. I'm in my 4th week of work now, just started it. I'm really tired from it all. Oh, the Albertosaurus. Massive. I'm so glad we got the Albertosaurus. That's definitely a texture pack I'm keeping. I think we're going to change the Carnotaurus. I'm not a big fan of that. Then obviously we've got the Sauroposeidon. I might change that. I'm hoping in an update they'll add in Diplodocus. I really hope they do. Like, I think Diplodocus would be absolutely awesome. But yeah. Yeah. I'll tell you guys, it's been quite eventful, to be honest, with the amount of work I've been doing. Still got to put something there. There's lots of areas that I still need to work on, I still need to improve, I still need to do something for, and this is what I'm trying to build towards. Like, one thing I need to stop doing as much is watching Caden's videos. If you don't know Caden, the Chaotic Craft, you'll probably see a few videos of him, hopefully in the short future, with him, me and him, both on his channel and on mine. I won't spoil it what it is, but I need to stop watching his series, because knowing that people are starting new series and starting to move forward and I'm still on this world makes me feel as though the content isn't as good, when I know it doesn't affect it. I know it doesn't, but it's the fact that I look there and I'm like, oh, I wish I could start a new world, I wish I could do this, I wish I could do that. But then I come on here and I'm like, it then again gives me mixed feelings about it, so I need to stop watching the videos, or if I do, make notes of everything so I can in myself plan ahead. One thing I want to do is, when we round off the series, is I don't want to really, how do I put this, I don't really want to take that long of a break. I want to take probably a week of not uploading to pre-record a few episodes. But that, again, that's still quite a while away for me. Like, we're looking at about 100 episodes it's going to take. Oh, the Mosasaurus, is it just one of them now? The other one should be about there. I guess there's one good thing about having this texture pack. It makes everything more realistic. It really does. Let's see if we can go over here and take a look at the Sarcosuchus. Can you see a Sarcosuchus? Usually, there. Oh, there they are. Well, there's one. Slightly, anyway. But yeah, back onto the topic of kind of looking at videos and getting ideas. For me, a lot of people used to say in my old series, oh, you're doing Caden's videos, oh, you're just copying Caden's videos. It's like, I go and I watch people's videos. That's natural. I take ideas from people's videos and edit them into my own perspective. They're not always as good. Undoubtedly not always as good. But I try. I do. Now, one thing we're going to look to definitely do through the continuation of this series to put it into practice for the next series is really work on consistently uploading and the way I speak with my audio. I will be purchasing a new Logitech webcam, so that will be coming very soon. That will hopefully be coming within the next week, and it will be used in the next week. That'll be good. What else am I looking to do? Hopefully get a new keyboard and mouse, just because if you hear, it makes a lot of noise. It's a bit of a pain. So I want to get kind of, want a bit less noisy, to be honest, just so it's easy for you. Obviously getting a nice webcam as well will improve the quality of the videos, plus also obviously improve my face and improve my voice and how I sound. Like right now I'll sound a bit groggy because it's what, 1:45 in the morning, 10 to 1 in the morning, and I'm shattered, but I still want to upload. I still want to upload and I still want to persistently get things done. So the one thing that might not happen is there might not be an upload tomorrow, purely because I've got football training, which I'll probably be having right now by the time this goes up, and I'll get home about 8, 9ish. I might not have time to, but I'm going to try to. Definitely going to try to. And then over the weekend I'm going to not really do anything. I think I'm really going to focus on getting ahead of videos and look to plan for new videos, new content. Now, looking at this glass AVLE, I didn't actually show you guys this, I don't believe. But what we're going to look to do is here, is it was going to be the Tharushacus. No idea how to say it. You know what, I'm just going to call it the Thor. I'm going to call it Thor from now. We were going to add the Thor, but we've decided to go, I have decided to go for the Kalenkin. I just think the Kalenkin fits nice in a smaller habitat as well as the Thor. I want to put as kind of a pack. I either want to put a pack of them or a herd of them. I don't know why, I just think it'd look nice. It'd be almost like a bird, like a Gallimimus flock. And I think it would work well, so whether I can put it in another one of these, I'm tempted to, but probably won't. How have you got out? Wait, how have you got out? Let's just hold on a minute. How did you get out? thing, there's no way out of here. Unless you've gone through there, then gone through there, and then climbed out here. Which if you have, you're a very smart Titanis. Huh. Oh well, we'll leave it. We'll find it eventually. Wait, we can just make it sit, can't we? There we go. You're sitting now, that's fine. As long as you sat, you won't go anywhere. That's all good. But yeah, this is something I'm looking to do. I am looking to really start and delve deeper in my video quality. Whether it be the builds itself or whether it be, you know, the actual quality itself of the video when it comes to editing. Now, I'm going to try a few different editing preferences. So if you guys could give me, you know, a few ideas. I really want to knuckle down. Like, for one, I really want the rest of this year and the continuation from the rest of this year into next year and so on and so forth. I want every aspect of my life to improve. That's not for the sake of saying it's not good already. I'm very happy with it. In what, 2 years, when I turn 18, my whole family's moving to Florida. So again, stay tuned, keep uploading. We'll have some vlogs coming out, some nice Florida videos. That'll do well. Moving to Miami, I think. So that should be good. One thing that I will say is I want to improve aspects, every single aspect, whether it's just, I don't know really, whether it's anything in life, any sort of aspect, whether it be, I don't know, the way I upload a video, making sure it's done in time, the way I edit videos, the way I am at football training. I want to really push myself beyond my limits, and that's what I'm going to be doing. That is what I'm going to be doing. That's what hopefully I'm going to be striving to do. And if I achieve it, then great, that's awesome news. If I don't, I'll just keep working on it until I do. But guys, that is pretty much the end of this episode now. I know this episode recently been very short. That's just because I'm struggling to get the uploads up as it is. One thing I'm going to do is I think I'm going to try and upload a 30+ minute video, 30 to 40 minute video, and see how that does and see if that does any better. That will probably be the dinosaur video where we've done the safari park and the boat ride, etc, 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 and we'll just be, you know, uploading, adding a load of dinosaurs in and doing stuff like that. I think that'd be really good to do. So yeah, I think that'll probably be the main video. Still have no idea what's going to go in here, something I'm going to have to consider and think about. We need to add the Tylosaur in at some point. I'm thinking of adding that in as part of the main boat ride extravaganza part. Don't know yet, still thinking of everything. But apart from that, guys, we're going to leave this episode here now. I'm sorry it's been a bit, you know, all over the shop in terms of skipping from one conversation to another, but I just thought I'd get this video out. I thought we'd get the Titanis / Terrorbird video up, we'd get it ready. If you guys can drop a like, I would really appreciate it. If we can go for 6 likes, that'd be awesome. I know we don't always get many likes, people don't always like the video, they just watch it, so if you guys can give it a like, it does mean an awful lot to me. But thank you guys for watching, like, subscribe, all the good stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.